Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maureen, and today I'm sharing with you 7 me-made outfits. Now, as you know, this is part of my series where I share with all of you the outfits that I have made and wore during work, fun times, running errands, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so I'm starting off with one of my favorite makes. This is Simplicity Pattern 9822. I literally wore this to work like the other day, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, ooh, like this is a black jumpsuit, white sneakers, really close to Halloween. Like, is it giving Michael Myers? And I was like, let me do like a pop of red so that I can kind of soften it and make it look like bold and feminine and whatnot. I added some hoop earrings to it, but I actually made this back in, I think it was either January or February. And it was a labor of love. I really enjoyed making this jumpsuit. I would absolutely make it again, but I love this jumpsuit. I was comfortable in it. I was able to get a lot done. Anytime I've worn this jumpsuit out and about or even to work, I do get quite a few compliments on it. So this was a hit, if I do say so myself. Next up, Nomi pattern 2104, which is my Nomi pattern. This was actually my first Nomi pattern that came out last fall, I believe. And so these are the pants that go with the tuxedo shirt and the cummerbund. So I actually made this khaki pair sometime over the summer. It was like during a YouTube live with Shamir, Armina, and Anna as well. And so I believe the rest of the ladies, they made the blouses and I ended up making the pants. Y'all, I think I have 4 pairs of these pants. I love them so much. I'm really into the pleats and I love the wide leg, and I love that if I wear it with sandals or flats or anything like that, it really brings the outfit together. I love when I wear it with heels. It really elevates the outfit too. So this one was another hit out of the park. I kind of did like a little ivory play on things because I have the camel color sweater, and then I have the turtleneck. It's actually a sleeveless turtleneck. I'm probably like one out of like a billion people in the world that actually like a turtleneck. And then I did like kind of a leather belt, and just kind of had some like fashion sneakers on, and this was one of those outfits that my coworkers really loved too. Okay, next up is another personal favorite of mine. This is Simplicity Pattern 9679. Now, if you recall, I famously lost the first version of this top. And then I think sometime earlier this year, I remade this. And I love it because this one is made out of like a ponte knit. So what that means is that it's a little bit more stable than the other one that was made out of jersey knit. So I love this one. I have found the old one, and I knew that was going to happen as soon as I started wearing the ponte knit version. But I did find the old one, and I actually took her to the Goodwill because this one was just a better fit. It fits tighter, snugger. The one that was made out of jersey knit, it would drop over the course of the day. This one really stays in place. Again, it's another top that is interesting. It's a conversation starter. I love that cold shoulder. It's like work appropriate without it being like just totally inappropriate, I guess you can say. So if you have like a very lenient office or a fashion forward office, I would say, or progressive office, this is one of those tops that you can definitely get away with. But I love this top. I feel like you can wear it, like I wore it with like these like athleisure joggers, like vegan leather joggers. You can wear this with dress pants, which I've done in the past. You can wear this with a skirt. You can wear this with a pair of jeans, which is something that I've also done too. So if you don't have this pattern, you need this pattern because she's tea. She is tea. Next up, I'm just looking at my notes here. Simplicity Pattern 9818. And I made this vintage pattern around this time last year, actually. I love this pattern. I remember famously that it has like 10 darts, which can sound overwhelming, but actually no, like this was a very like calm and easy sew for me. I love that it has the darts because it really brings in like the waistline and whatnot. It has the raglan sleeve, which you guys know that I love a raglan sleeve. And then it's got that cute bow. Now I believe other versions don't call for the bow, but I thought the bow was cute. And also I was kind of like in that same vein of like, oh, I can wear this with like my tuxedo pants from my pattern at some point. So I may actually still do that, but this is literally one of my favorite blouses. I would highly consider making this in like an ivory or a white blouse, possibly in the summertime or something like that. But in black, I love this, and people always compliment me on the buttons. The buttons are kind of like an enamel checker type thing, which I actually got from Hobby Lobby. And this pattern takes like 4 buttons, maybe 6, but it's like a very small amount of buttons and a very large amount of darts. Okay, next up, I think I just kind of wore like a lot of my favorite pieces in the last 7 days, which is cool. But this is McCall's 8098. Now, I paired this with like an oversized ready-to-wear blazer. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I wore this, I was not sure about the balance of proportions. But as I wore it throughout the day, a lot of people actually paid me really big compliments on it. Maybe it was the oversized with that relaxed fit. I'm not really sure, but I did get a lot of compliments on this. I felt super comfortable, super loungy. If this is like, I kind of like wore this and I felt like I was like in pajamas all day, but not in a way that I felt like lazy. I just felt like elevated loungy, if that's even a word. But anyway, these pants are cool. I made these, I think, sometime last fall as well. And I've worn them a handful of times with a couple of different things. This was the first time I did it with the blazer. Again, I wasn't too sure when I left the house, but it all worked out. Okay, next up is actually just behind me. This is Simplicity Pattern 9052. This is a rain jacket that I made maybe in 21 or 22. I feel like this was like a pandemic make in a way, but this is actually an old Mimi G style pattern. This is the unisex rain jacket. I don't get to wear this jacket a lot. So one day I wanted to get my nails done and run some errands, i.e. go to Ulta and Target. And I ended up putting this on because it was a little bit of rain outside. I'm gonna be honest with you, the way I made this jacket, there's no lining in it, but it does have like the detachable hood. I feel like it's more of a fashion piece. Plus, to me, it wasn't like enough rain to put on like a full-fledged raincoat. It was kind of like that annoying stop-start rain, and it wasn't like super cold out, so this was something that I could actually get away with. But I love this jacket. I feel like when I wear this jacket, the jacket needs to be the point of view. And I say that in a way like, if you'll notice in my outfit, I'm not wearing anything that's going to overpower the jacket because the jacket is the statement. Fun fact about this jacket though, I did wear this in Vancouver a few years back. I went with an old job of mine. It was like a work trip. And it was a day in Vancouver where, again, it was rainy, but it was like not cold at all. And so, again, I got away with wearing this. But that was kind of the last time I wore this, besides the day I went to go run errands. So, you know, I love to bring out an oldie but goodie. All right, and then last but not least, this is a make that I actually wore at a festival, or I should say like a flea market. So in Canton, Mississippi, there is a Canton flea market that they hold twice a year. And so we kind of decided on the fly to go, and I remembered that I had made this cropped green hoodie. And this is Simplicity Pattern 9636, another Mimi G pattern. I had made this, I think, maybe 2 years ago. And then my army pants, which I have been putting in heavy rotation, you guys. Like, I've been wearing these army pants probably once a week. And I'm not showing y'all because I don't want y'all to think that this is all I know how to wear. But I'm obsessed with them. So I wore the hoodie with the army pants. By the way, the army pants are Nomi Pattern 2110 by Brittany Jones. And just some like red kicks that I had, and I love this outfit. A few people did compliment me on it, and I just had a really good time. It was great for like fall weather. I know that a short sleeve hoodie seems weird, but in times where you are like kind of in the fall and you can leave the house with a little bit of chill, come home with it being like kind of hot, this actually works out really well. So I loved this outfit. I enjoyed wearing them. And as a matter of fact, I enjoyed wearing all of these outfits. All right, you guys, I know that was short and sweet and to the point, but that's how we like it around here sometimes. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and comment below which outfit you like the most. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.